Join me as I take on the challenge of living a day in the life of a flight attendant to see if it's really the dream job everyone talks about. In this video, we'll explore what it truly means to be a flight attendant, the joys, challenges, and whether it could be the perfect career for you. People often have a glamorous idea of what it's like to be a flight attendant, jet-setting around the world, staying in fancy hotels, and working on a plane. And while those things can be true, they only tell half the story. The reality is, being a flight attendant comes with its own set of challenges that can be physically and emotionally demanding. For one, the irregular schedules can be brutal, with overnight layovers, early morning wake-up calls, and constant changes to your routine. Add to that the unpredictability of dealing with difficult passengers, from the angry businessman who's been delayed to the anxious flyer who's scared of turbulence. It's not always easy, and it takes a special kind of person to handle these kinds of situations with grace and professionalism. On top of that, there are the physical demands of the job, lifting heavy suitcases, standing for long periods, and working in a pressurized cabin at 30,000 feet. The job also comes with a lot of responsibility. You're not just serving drinks and snacks, you're also responsible for the safety and well-being of everyone on board. That's a big weight to carry, and it takes a tremendous amount of skill, training, and expertise to do it well. And yet, despite the challenges, many flight attendants love their job and wouldn't trade it for anything. So what does it take to be a successful flight attendant? For starters, you need to have excellent communication skills, be able to multitask, and stay calm under pressure. You also need to be willing to adapt to changing circumstances, think on your feet, and work well as part of a team. Flight attendants undergo rigorous training to prepare them for emergencies, from evacuating a plane to handling medical emergencies. They also have to be knowledgeable about the aircraft, its safety features, and the protocols in place in case of an emergency. It's a lot to learn, but the end result is a highly skilled and confident professional who can handle anything that comes their way. But it's not all serious business. There are some truly amazing perks to being a flight attendant, from the travel opportunities to the unique experiences you'll have on the job. Imagine waking up in Tokyo one morning and being in Paris the next. Imagine seeing the sunrise from 30,000 feet, or watching the northern lights from the cockpit. I've had the chance to talk to some current flight attendants, and their stories are truly inspiring. There's the flight attendant who got to fly to Rio for Carnival, or the one who got to see the midnight sun in Iceland. There's the flight attendant who had to deal with the medical emergency on board, and the one who had to evacuate a plane during an emergency landing. Through their stories, you get a sense of the camaraderie and teamwork that's essential to the job, as well as the sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing you're making a difference in people's lives. You also get a sense of the passion and dedication it takes to be a great flight attendant, and the reasons why people love their job despite the challenges. Being a flight attendant can be a dream job for some, but it's important to weigh the pros and cons before making a decision. It takes a special kind of person to handle the demands of the job, and not everyone is cut out for it. If you're considering a career as a flight attendant, I hope this video has given you a more realistic view of what the job entails. It's not all glamour and excitement, but it can be an incredibly rewarding career for the right person. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, check out my other videos on travel careers.